10 on the tail. Okay, Saturday morning. We got a couple yard sales. We're just gonna stay around town and just see what they have. Hopefully they have something good, but you ready to go check it out?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so we got a pretty big yard sale here at the Tractor Supply. It's in the parking lot. Let's go check it out.
Driving with the windows down, singing way too loud. You don't try to change me, you just let me be proud. Oh, I don't feel the pressure to be someone new. Funny how forever feels easy with you. You pull the best from me so naturally, like this is who I'm meant to be.
Hello there and welcome back. My name is Day.
And my name is Chad.
If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this sort of stuff, don't forget to hit that like button. I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's see what we can find. Oh yeah, and at the end of the video, there'll be a reveal of everything that we bought.
Yeah, as I was digging through his box, I kept finding just more fishing stuff.
Now, a lot of this stuff wasn't priced, which makes it a bit difficult to, go ahead and build a pile when you don't know what you're going to be paying at the end. That ends up kind of slowing down the pick. No one likes awkward moments at checkout or having to put anything back because you've gone over budget. I suppose we could have asked about the prices, but there were a lot of people there and we didn't want to keep going up and asking about every single item.
All the good stuff was at the bottom. I found some this stuff. Hamburgers. The hamburgers. Those are pretty neat. Right? Big stack. Yeah, I think this is the matching gnome. Look, this one here.
Oh, he's the only one.
Yeah. Well, he might be, I don't know if he's supposed to go with this Christmas tree, you know what I mean? Flying squirrel. Not sure about this one. Little tiny ones? Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Yeah.
Home run with that? Oh, no, it's just stuff I don't need, so. Yeah, what is it though? By club? Okay, open it. Okay, nice. Nice club pot. Oh, 28 weeks later, I have to see if they're still in there. 28 days later, M&M sealed, and that one's not sealed though, but that one's called M&M the re-up. That one's sealed though.
28 days later is in
I think they're What's that? What about the skateboard over here?
Is that a real skateboard?
It's a redo. Okay, we just found another one up the road. You ready, babe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me that one. Where are we going with them, my dear?
I like this first box that I'm digging through. Everything was free in it.
Thank you, baby girl. $1. It's on the front of the thing.
This is a free box. Like your little cars. Little cosmetic stuff. I picked up the ceramic music maker, but I put it back because I found I had a broken arm. Oh, his arm's broke. I get him, but his arm's broke. Cool. That's all free. I'm gonna take that. Bunch of soaps and stuff. But here, I want to put the lid on it. $1 each for the little cup, the little bottles.
We got to this yard sale about an hour after they had opened.
That Gunsmoke thing was actually an audio cassette book. That's how much are those? Yeah, let me see. I like the daffodil candle thing too. Ask if you just set a little. You want to set them in this? It might fit in there. Conway Twitty. That's a good deal for $1 on the bookends. First Straight, Patsy Cline, Dr. Pepper, Spider-Man. 94. What? $1 for those. Like those ones. Tasmans. Those are neat. So we got Taz. There's a pot right there. Taz, Spider-Man. Look at that thing. $1 for that. Daffodil. That's pretty neat. See if we just set it over there or something. Pineapples for $1 and then those for $1.
I don't think
these are bookends, see. $1 a piece. I think that's a good idea. They're asking $3 a piece on these trail cams, and that's a pretty good deal, but I still ended up passing on them. If I would have had the money in the budget, I would have picked this up for me, only at $5. It would have just been more of a personal buy. I really like the graphics on it. I already own like 7 of them. Now that cast iron welcome sign for $2, that would have been a great little project just to paint and put by our front door, but by the time I turned around, it was already gone. $0.50 each. Now all these packs of cards were just NASCAR cards, so yeah, I just passed on. Mainly because I just didn't have the time to look through them all, but 50 cents a bag, I probably could have just bought the whole box.
The tarp down here is mine as well.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome. They all look like they're the crystal ones. I'm seeing any local actions. Did you like this mirror thing? Looks not bad.
Did you like this thing? 25 cents for the milk
Yeah.
glass? Huh?
Milk
Pretty
glass.
nice, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Ah, look, she left out mosquitoes.
I already looked in there.
What is it, just plates?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What about this one?
Careful. You're gonna knock.
Is it big enough? We got dolphins for 50 cents. Wind up, let's see. That's not bad. What do you think?
I mean,
Yeah. You think it'll look good in our booth? What do you think? Okay.
that one has a stopper, but
Another pig. Okay.
kind of like the other one better. Just a little moonshine jar with no stopper.
No. 50 cents. Even?
Yeah, get the mirror.
You rather get the mirror than the dolphins?
Yeah.
You think the mirror would sell, actually?
I don't know.
You think the mirror would sell over there? Is that the stand for?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh, something's biting me.
Same here.
We need to get a really nice one. Look, nice mannequin on. No. Okay, yeah, we just left this yard sale. They had a couple things there. 25 cents for the milk glass made in the USA. Found some Tarzan, McDonald's toys still wrapped up. All the Christmas stuff was 5 for $1. So we got some Christmas stuff here, like frosted glass. Got this little cool stone mushroom. That was pretty neat for 25 cents. Little duck ornament. Little Doug ornament, 25 cent. Milk glass for 25 cents, even though it says 75 cents. It was in the 25 cent box.
Mm-hmm.
And then another piece of milk glass here for 25 cents.
Yeah.
So I think we videotaped everything else that we got there.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much everything else. We spent a total of how much here?
6, 7, 8.
$8 at this
$8.
yard sale, and the other one was 10. So we're in the day at $18.
Yep.
And then we spent 10
12
on
in
gas.
gas.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here we are. So
Okay.
yeah, having fun.
Great. This is nice.
Alright.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, you got plenty of support now, honey. I'm gonna hit the road. Okay. Hey, I enjoyed it.
Okay. Cool, Brian.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm just showing you.
I'll see you
We'll
guys
take
in
a
a
picture.
bit.
Alright. So what do we get?
Briar horse.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Let's do it. Take a peek. So far getting this $1. Just more inside, so that's a joke. Yeah, I was interested in some of the VHSs. The VHSs were only $1, and she said she had more Barney ones inside, and she was gonna bring them out for me.
I love Barney. But yeah, I don't.
Okay,
need
cool.
the-
Okay, let me get you paid.
Were you asking about the rabbit thing stuff? Or
Oh no,
somebody else?
the gentleman over there with the taxis. Yeah, here's $10. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you so
want
much.
a bag?
Oh, that would be wonderful. I'm sure you want your basket back, correct? Yeah.
Goodwill. Right by our favorite thrift store, and we're going to go check it out.
Yep. Got Goodwill. Let's go check it out real quick.
Yeah.
So we're at Goodwill, and the prices are pretty expensive here. So,
They've raised the prices
yeah,
since the last
so-
time we were in here.
But I found this Hogwarts mug for $1. I'm just gonna put
Like
it in our
little
booth for
Funko
like
guys.
$5, so it's not a wasted trip. And this Krabby Patty.
Oh, he's going to keep that.
Yeah, this is going in my own personal collection for
He's
$1.
totally going to keep that.
As you see, they changed everything up from
Yep.
stickers to barcodes. So.
QR codes.
And I don't know if this is something either. It says use your friends wisely. It says 1978 on it.
Yeah,
it's a little faded for $1.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, you got Odie and
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
it's a
know if we
little
have any
scratched
more
up.
that we could loop him with, so maybe pass on Garfield.
Yeah.
Even though I love Garfield.
Here, come to that section. Check it out.
Alright, coming. Normal people are scary. Hey babe, you see this stained glass right here? Beside you?
Which one?
That one.
Yeah, this one.
No,
It's like
not that
paint-
one.
It's like painted. Now.
Yeah, is that one the same way?
Wait.
The flamingo.
Yeah, it's just painted
Okay.
on there. Yeah.
All right.
Still done pretty well though.
Oh.
Yeah. $4 for the flamingo. Actually, the flamingo's way cooler. Huh?
Yeah.
I spent $4 on it.
Oh.
Not bad. It's nice if the flamingo.
Be nice if it was
pinker.
half off. It needs to be cleaned.
Yeah.
All right.
Look in the. That's pretty.
I was
nice
already
for
down
$1.
this aisle.
Winston Cup Series. You got a tumbler there. In good shape too. They want $1 for that. And then look at this one here. Batman one. They're asking only just $1 for it. Everything else is getting pretty pricey in here.
It is.
For,
All right.
so I found the mug and I found this bath set here.
SpongeBob.
For it says $1.99.
Mm-hmm. So,
Two-piece set.
yeah.
I guess that's a good deal, right?
It's not bad.
I mean, that's just about the cheapest dollar store.
Yep.
All right, what's your
Oh,
cookbook? Light cooking Italian. Cool. All right. Yep. All right. This is kind of far.
Some nice houses.
Over here.
They don't want you to park in front of the driveway.
No, they don't want you pulling the driveway. Here we go. Let's go check it out. I'm just gonna leave it open.
Yeah.
Little toy table over here.
Nice house. Like a little brick one over there. Oh, yeah.
Gotta get out. Check out this stuff. 25 cents. That's the price of that one.
Mm-hmm.
7 for
7, no.
Disney's cars. There's one in there for $1. We have. Check out the table. I can imagine what they had already. If it's this late already. Is there anything in it? Let's say that'd be cool to get that guy.
Mm-hmm.
How much is she? $5.
5. Yeah, I'm going over here in the shade. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Look at these.
Look at that decanter knob.
What do you think of these?
What are they?
Those itty bitties.
Oh yeah, for $1. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, I got $1 on there, so we're at
What it?
we're at $1.75 right now.
The heck? Those are disturbing.
25 cents. What are they?
I have no idea, other than disturbing.
Should we get it?
No.
I like it.
All right.
Here's what.
He wants it.
So that's $1. It's $2.
Okay.
Riley, let's go pay.
10 cents. A bar.
Ooh, triple milled. I mean, Williamsburg.
75 cents.
I know that.
Okay, we just had to stop and get a big gulp. Had a cherry Pepsi. Woo, it's a hot one today. And we just picked up that Rob Thomas CD for 25 cents at the last yard sale. So jamming out to some Rob Thomas, can't go wrong with that.
Yep. It's 91 degrees.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Ah, pretty good. Out yard selling all day today.
There you go.
Finding some cool deals, good deals.
Well, that's great. We had a whole lot more stuff earlier.
Awesome, that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
The plushes started at 3 and went all the way up to 10, which was a good deal for some of the bigger ones. I have no idea. I don't know. Egg. LOLs.
Is that a vinyl thing?
Hang on, I had to take my sunglasses off to look. I had to check and see if this was a real My Little Pony or even a Jigo, and it was neither. Now, all the dolls were $2 a piece. Most of them were LOL girls, and we just have way too many of those.
Oh, it's a baby.
I think that goes to LOL girls, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's another tiny one. Didn't we just sell that one? Barbies.
Come on.
Two.
Two
Just
bucks.
two. Now that's a place up. It's huge. It's pretty bad when the play set is almost as big as me.
Which one did you find?
This one. It's black. The
Star
traditional
Black?
siren.
For $1?
Yeah.
Let me see that one.
I don't know. It doesn't have a price on it, but I think it used to have a hat.
Oh,
Lid.
okay, yeah. This one's $3.
But anyway, they were taking all of her royalties and everything. She wasn't making hardly anything from all of that.
Yeah, right.
No, she wasn't. Because she didn't have someone with her when she signed the contract, and they were basically robbing her.
Really?
Yeah. So she quit the contract, paid them out, and then basically rewrote all of her stuff because there was
10 on the table. $2. That's cool. That's really neat. You see that shirt? You said there was how much of shirts?
I don't know.
Any Taylor Swift ones? Oh, the Rick and Morty. Oh, look at that Vans one. That's sweet. 3 on that one.
Long sleeve.
Shows a midriff though.
Hunter.
Hunter.
It's an animal.
Anime.
The heat is hot.
So I just picked up all these little minifigs right
heat
here
is hot.
for $1. She ended up getting that cup running shown. The tumbler for $1. That's a nice one.
It is. It's a nice tumbler.
The last yard sale we went to ended up picking this up. It only had the one guy in it.
Tanjiro.
Yeah, we were missing
Nezuko.
but that was only $1. And then we ended up picking all this up. All this stuff here, these Pokemon balls, all these DVDs, this Transformer, these wrestling figures, and all these Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. See? You guys seen in the last one, just full for $10.
For all of that.
For all that. And there's actually
more in
on
there.
the bottom too. But that'll be fun. I'm going to show everyone in the reveal on that. So stay tuned.
No, put that in
I
there.
can't wait to show you guys.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Uh-huh.
All
All right.
You put G.I. Joes in that thing.
You know what?
Little G.I. Joes. Look at this thing, $5.
Look. See that house?
Yeah.
See the house next to it? We were at the house next to it for a yard sale the other few weeks ago. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Seen your signs up on 17. Figured to come down and check it out. Okay. Been busy today?
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
Fantastic.
In fact, I'm looking around and I was telling my husband, I said, man, the tables are looking a lot like.
That's
And
good.
he said, well, look around. What can we off? It's like, I said, I'm all over it now.
We had one a couple weeks ago. It was exhausting.
Oh, gosh. It's more work than I expected.
Yeah.
Everything on that table's a quarter.
Okay, sounds good.
There was stuff out back. And now the only thing I've got is this,
Stand.
that garage thing.
Okay, cool.
No.
Micro machine. I like those things.
Paw Patrol.
I have 3 marbles, if you know anybody looking for. I got this, and then I've got an island cover.
Oh, wow.
But it's super heavy, and you're going to need some help.
Could be water, could be vodka.
Well, I can always just take a picture of it and send it to somebody, see if they're interested in it. I think you got 30 minutes to get up here, though. You're having this till 2.
I'm sorry?
You said you're having this till 2 o'clock. Is that what the sign
No,
says?
6 o'clock.
Oh, 6 o'clock. Okay, great. I'll send it to some folks. That's actually my tree. I specialize in marble.
Oh, yeah? Oh. Well, I wanted to put marble in the kitchen, but my husband came home with hospice in January.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. The wife had to have a water bottle.
Yes.
Yep. We just stopped.
Why not?
We just stopped at this yard sale. I'm glad we stopped. Met a really nice lady.
Mm-hmm. Got some little mini figs.
And all this, everything you see here, everything was just $1.
Yeah.
And I like these paperweights. They look like little galaxies. We're gonna put those in our booth for about $5 and
Yeah.
call it a day.
Yep.
Yep. So we're almost done with the day. If there's anything else on the way home, we'll stop. But we had fun. How about you, Ben?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Tired, hot,
Get tired
melty.
now. Yeah.
Melty.
All right, let's roll. Oh yeah, Minecraft.
I've got videos of me screaming because I was on like a ledge. And
they
there was
blew
no
you.
creeper there one moment, and then I hear and then I'm dead.
Because they blew you up.
It literally dropped off of a ledge above me
Oh,
and landed right behind me.
no.
And then,
That's horrible.
Oh, the video game. I see.
yeah.
Yeah, X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty sweet. And then another X-Men, but that one has.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Rogue.
Rogue. I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm. You were gonna say the wrong one.
I might do that one. Redisc that.
Okay.
Okay, we are back at the house, and man, that was a fun day of just shopping. We went to so many yard sales, and we didn't go over budget. At this first stop, we actually ended up spending $10, only $10. And actually, one of the things was this Dale Earnhardt trash can. I remember these in the early 90s. They were everywhere, at least here on the East Coast in Virginia, where we live. I grew up finding these cans here. It was cool to see one in really good condition. The inside has a little bit of, as you see here, it's just some surface rust. But yeah, flip the bottom. Let's see the bottom. Nothing on the bottom there. Really nice can. We all miss Dale Earnhardt. He was a legend. I was a Kyle Busch fan. Kyle Busch was the only reason why I really would watch NASCAR. Rest in peace. We just lost him. Even though I love watching NASCAR with my dad. Even got my day watching NASCAR with me. But yeah, that sucks that Kyle Busch is gone. But that dude was a legend too. Where he's definitely gonna be missed. Okay, yeah. So the first stop, we ended up picking up some stuff here. I forget what organization they were with, but they were just taking donations, and everything was priced cheap. We ended up picking up this Halloween banner here. It's double-sided. It's like 3D.
Because we love all things Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Anything Halloween, we usually end up collecting, if it's worth it. You know, even some of the cheaper stuff, we'll just end up picking up if it has a good enough look to it. Ended up getting that. Ended up picking up an Eminem CD, The Revival. Never heard it. Eminem, I grew up with Eminem. Dude's a legend in the rap game. Got the re-up, that's also sealed. So 2 Eminem CDs here. For those were, I think, 25 cents a piece. Got 28 Days Later. and on Blu-ray, and 28 Weeks Later. If you guys haven't
Good
seen,
movies.
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, if you guys haven't seen these zombie movies,
You
whoa.
gotta watch them.
Yeah, even though I think the Koreans do like a better job at zombie movies, but the British, they did really well on that one.
Yeah.
Really scary movie. They make the zombies fast. So yeah, so I mean, fast zombies are always scarier. Ended up picking up this Fallout thing. How neat is that? I love watching that on the series. She got me watching that Fallout show. Yeah, that's what it's called, Fallout, right?
Yep, on Amazon.
On Amazon, and wow, that is a great movie or series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about like a nuclear fallout, pretty much, and yeah,
Life
so
afterwards.
yeah, the life after a nuclear disaster. So there we go. We got the Fallout glasses there. Ended up finding here real quick. The Walking Dead. We all know The Walking Dead. That's my favorite character right there in The Walking Dead. Rick Grimes was the man. Who was your favorite character, babe?
Kind of a toss-up between Daryl and Carol.
Daryl or Carol, she said.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Carol turned from this, abused, beaten down nothing to a freaking badass.
Yeah, this is true. Carol did turn into a badass in The Walking Dead. Flying Squirrels, Richmond. That's a Richmond team here. I think. Yeah, I think it's Richmond or Florida. I think it's Richmond. I think it's Little League here. Louisville Slugger, these 125 size bats here. Man, if you got cracked over the head with one of these bats, you would definitely go down. These, I think, about are 18 inches. And yeah, so got 2 bats there. I don't even know. Like I said, everything at this first stop was only $10. She's so into cookware and cooking. She loves cooking, and I love her cooking. And she ended up picking up this pot right here. It's made by a brand called Club. Mm-hmm. And I know she has a pot, like this Club branded cookware.
I love it. Oh
and,
my goodness.
yeah.
It heats up so fast and so evenly.
Yeah, even when I do the dishes and I wash it under hot water, the water just starts bubbling. It's a really good heat conductor metal that they use there. All right. So speaking of Halloween, ended up picking up some more Halloween, as you see here. 2 for 50 cents for both. So we ended up getting these cute little pumpkin faces.
They're so cute.
Yeah, the hollow at the bottom of them. I don't know if there's someone's decoration. I'll try to see if I can find any comparisons and put them up there for y'all. Okay, moving along. One of my favorite Disney characters is Winnie the Pooh. He's the best. Yeah. I was kind of jealous of Christopher Robin. I wanted my own Winnie the Pooh. But anyway, we got Winnie the Pooh there, and this was the Christmas edition. They had a whole box of salt and pepper shakers there, and that one, I didn't know if that one went to it. I said, you know what? He's wearing a Christmas hat. Grab the Christmas tree, because I didn't Google shot it. When I got home, I did Google shot it, and this is a matching set there. So I'm glad to get those 2 pieces. So these were actually salt and pepper shakers also here. So you got, some peppers falling out, but we got the couch covered. So yeah, we put this tarp down just for this purpose, for any debris when this stuff comes home. And we did,
Big Mac.
yeah. And we got a Big Mac here. I don't think this is from McDonald's, but it's a stackable salt and pepper shaker. Pretty neat, yeah. So got you some hamburgers right there. We're probably gonna put that right in our booth in our antique shop, and that'll probably sell pretty quick. Salt and pepper shakers do pretty well. Oh yeah. I think the last thing at this stop was this giant. They were doing the plushes were 50 cents, and we ended up picking up this Clifford Big Red Dog. There was other yard sales going on that time, so I wanted to spend more time there, but we're kind of on a budget. And
the time.
And the time, we were racing time to get to the other ones. We didn't want to miss out on any bargains or good deals at any of the other ones. So, yeah, by the time we got back into town, that one was already over. But I probably could have spent another hour there just rummaging through more stuff and finding more deals. So that was fun. That was our first stop, and we'll go ahead and I'll tie in the next clip on our next stop. Okay, so right down the road was another yard sale, and we spent $10 at this yard sale also. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you see here, actually, let's pull that stuff out. Okay. We found some bookends there. I'm going to have her take those out while I'm showing you some other stuff. Ended up getting these deck of cards. They were like 50 cents a pack. This is a sealed Spider-Man from 1994. A deck of cards there. Look at the lizard. How cool is that? When I seen that, that's when I was like, I definitely want to get this. But it's sealed, so we're probably going to end up selling it rather than keeping it. I really wanted to keep it, but since it's sealed, it's going to hold its more value. So here's an open pack of Taz Looney Tunes, and this is actually from 1996. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Do your best Taz impersonation. That wasn't bad. Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't say anything.
Right. He just kind of goes, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Ended up finding this stone mushroom here. I knew this is going to be really easy flip in our booth. So that's going to probably be $5-10. Not too much, but for the price they were asking for stuff here, this was only about like 25 cents or 50 cents for this stone mushroom. I'm not sure if that's marble or sandstone or what this is. Who knows what it is. I'll try to find some comparisons. All the Christmas ornaments were $5 for $1. So I ended up finding this duck here, little ceramic piece. As you see there, it's hollow. This type of stuff usually does pretty well, and we're probably going to have on our Whatnot channel a Christmas in July auction. So that's going to be on our Christmas in July auction. Sure, if anyone recognizes this character here with the googly eyes, this is from a show called Doug. It was a cartoon. Once again, he was only he was part of $5 for $1. Ended up picking him up because he was just in with the Christmas stuff. He's actually a keychain. It's a PVC. It's posable. Yeah, the arms move and the head moves. So we got Skeeter. I think this is Skeeter.
I have no idea.
Skeeter something. I forget what his last name is, but from that cartoon Doug. This wasn't 75 cents. This was actually 25 cents. This was in the Christmas stuff. So I'm going to have to dump this stuff out in it. So I don't see no brand on it here, but melt glass for only 25 cents.
Probably Indiana.
I couldn't pass that up for melt glass being only 25 cents. Speaking of the melt glass, let's just keep rolling here. Babe, can you grab that vacuum and vacuum that up just real quick for me?
Yeah,
it's right over there. Speaking of melt glass, I got to wash all this stuff too. 25 cents for this piece here. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure if this is a candy dish or what exactly that is, but it's like a
trifle dish.
It's like a goblet. She said a trifle dish.
It's a type of dessert.
It's trifling, son. Okay, this was only 50 cents for this piece here. Nothing written on it, but once again, melt glass. This is all going to go in our booth. Like when it comes to ceramics and stuff like and glass and stuff like that, we try to sell it at our booth rather than putting it on eBay. Just because if some of this stuff's cheaper, it just allows us to pay some of the booth off, and people get around the shipping. That's how we're able to flip some of this stuff for like 5, 10. I call it 10 poppers because we usually get for under $1 and sell it for 10. And our rent at our booth is $50. So if I find 5 or 6 things, that usually covers our rent for only like $6, and we pop them for $10 a piece. So here's another little 10 popper here. I'm going to call it. We have some melt glass with some floral design for a taper candle. That was only 25 cents.
Really pretty.
Got this mirror here. This was only 50 cents. Has some floral design on it here. It says, what's it say, babe?
Made in Japan, hand painted.
Okay, and it's a swivel mirror here. You got the mirror, and then the other mirror there. So yeah,
one side magnifies.
Yeah, one magnified side glass and one that's just regular. Okay, she picked up these Brita filters because we filter our water for the cats and for cooking. So yeah, so we have these because we have a
Brita pitcher.
A Brita pitcher that we end up using.
These can be expensive, and we got these for 25 cents.
25 cents a piece. So we got 3 of them, and these could get pretty pricey. Okay, so anything that filter water, that's always a plus, right? That's a necessity in life. Need water. This was only like 25 cents and the 5 for $1. That was with the Christmas stuff. We had McDonald's Young Tarzan. I can't really see it there. I'll see if I can find any comparisons and put it up there. But yeah, you got little baby Tarzan. Looks like he's riding some type of vulture or something. Okay, got this vase here. This was really nice. This was only 25 cents here, and I can't really. Oh, there it goes. It says E.O. Brody Company, and it says the model there, Cleveland, USA. Ohio, USA. Yeah, and so that's nice melt glass there. You got the ruffled top, and once again, that's probably gonna go in our booth for as a 10 popper. Here she got the bookends out. These are magnolias flowers, and these are heavy duty resin here. Couldn't go wrong with that. She was only asking 50 cents or $1 for the set, and I thought we ended up getting the pineapple one there that you guys seen in the video, and they had like the Saints cross at the top. I guess we passed on those ones, but we ended up getting these nice magnolia ones here, really heavy duty resin. So got those for only $1. This was part of the Christmas stuff. I didn't know what it was. I knew it was a train. But actually, when I Google imaged it, it's actually for little baby dolls, just as a little, like, it's their toys, like a baby doll's toys. So, yeah, it's a doll toy, basically, for your baby doll. It's their toys. Kind of like, those little minifigs here. Anyway, it says Judy Christmas 1984. So yeah, they're metal actually. So that's pretty neat. Someone mounted them on wood there. My favorite flower and our town flower, we have this thing called the Daffodil Festival here, and my favorite flower is actually the daffodil. And this was only $1, and this was actually made in
Philippines.
the Philippines, and someone was charging $15 for this metal flower here, and I think it was definitely worth it just for $1. Really nice. That's going to be a super easy flip in our booth just because of our Daffodil Festival that we have every year. This is only but like 10 cents. I think this was for storing pin needles. Yeah, it's like a pin cushion, and of course Halloween theme, so you know we had to pick that up. Don't know what year that is. This was neat. It was just $1, and I'm not sure if this got busted on the transport back home or if that was already busted and I didn't see it. But it's a salt and pepper shaker you see there, and it's I Love Lucy. You have Lucy and Ethel, and
Lucy.
then yep, Lucy. Okay, and it says Chocolate Factory. And then a television. I haven't took it out of the tape yet, but yeah, that's a bummer that got broken. So I don't know what exactly we're gonna do with that. I'm not sure. That one just might be a lost one. I'm not sure if I could sell that in our booth or not. We'll try. If it is, someone's just gonna pay something very, very, very cheap for it. I had to get these because we have displays in our house for our whatnot, and we have a lot of shelves, and we have some dark spots in our shelves. So I got some of these touch lights, and the girl was only charging 25 cents for them. So I'm gonna put these where
Need some more light.
yeah, so we have some visibility where it needs to be for our displays when we have our auctions. Okay, let's see here. This was in the Christmas stuff. This was some what do they call this? Taper candle, frosted glass. That's it. So a little frosted glass taper action there. That was only but like 25 cents. I got the cards already, and then the last thing was a free box that they had there. This was all just free stuff, and I just picked out all the stuff out of the free box that I wanted, and ended up getting this Echo Well, all the lotions and stuff like that, because that stuff adds up, and I'll use it. We'll use that stuff actually.
Yep.
Chap Eye, she's always talking about her lips but it was sealed, being chapped, so I got some chapsticks there. Got all the lotions and the conditioner.
Yep.
Soap, deodorant bar, yeah, and then they had these cars here, so it looks like you might have Kyle Petty cars here. It looks like, yep, and then you got the Honey Nut Cheerio, Kyle Petty, or yeah, I think that's Kyle Petty.
I don't know. You know.
I don't think it's his son.
And these go to them, don't
Kyle Petty or Richard Petty. Yeah, Richard Petty. Excuse me. Yeah, Richard Petty. I think it was his father. I think that was number 43. But Lucky Charms, so it had all the cereal brands, and these were the launchers. So you stick them on there, and then you hit the button, and it launches the little cars. You can have your little drag race with your buddies at breakfast time. So Myrtle Beach, that's South Carolina. That's a really, really beautiful place. If you guys haven't been, I've been to Myrtle Beach. My twin sister used to live there, and I used to visit her there, and we used to go to the bars and go enjoy all the things in Myrtle Beach. Then we got Minnesota Loon, so we got another duck bell, and that was just in the free stuff. So that was a fun stop. They had a Wii Nintendo system there with a bunch of little Disney Infinity characters. No controllers. I've been looking for some Wii controllers because I got 2 consoles but no controllers, and they're asking $35 for the whole set. Unfortunately, it was just a little bit more than what I wanted to pay, so I passed on that. And we'll go ahead and roll the next clip.
All right, the next stop we went to didn't really have much, but we did end up finding this Briar horse.
Yeah, show them.
She's in really nice shape.
Yeah, they only charged $1 for it. There wasn't much there. We asked them how much they wanted for that display stand, and the Oriental lady she asked $10 for it, and that was a good deal. It's just we really didn't need one like that, but we just wanted to see what she was asking. She would have asked like $3 for it, we would have picked it up. Yeah. But yeah, that was a fun little stop. Anytime we find these Briar horses, we end up picking them up.
Yep.
Okay, so this next stop here, we ended up picking up a bunch of VHSs. I was looking through their books, and I seen that there was a bunch of kids' books in there, and they had some VHSs. I seen this one, and she said the VHSs were $1. So I picked this one up, and the lady said, "Are you into the Barney?" And I was like, "Yeah, my nieces will probably watch it. You know, they're into it. They're at that age. It's very super educational. This Barney stuff." And she goes, "Hold on, I'll be right back." And she went in, and she ended up bringing a whole clothes basket out of VHSs. And she said she loved Barney. and she ended up selling me all these VHSs here only for $10. She gave me a heck of a deal. Countless hours of enjoyment that my nieces are going to enjoy here. This is probably going to be, we're probably going to hold on to this for a while, and then I'll let them sell it when they get of age. This right here, my wife ended up picking up How to Read Egyptian Hieroglyphics, so that's pretty neat. We might decipher some treasure maps, some Egyptian treasure maps, or some secrets to the universe there. So she ended up picking that up for what, 50 cents?
Yeah, 50 cents.
So,
Just for me. I like to learn stuff.
Yeah,
Especially history
She's
stuff.
a bookworm. Yeah, she's always reading something. The little engine that could we got, remember him? We got Little People, Discovery, Power, Play Inside. Yeah, so that one has like a little flip thing on it. There's I guess there was supposed to be something there.
Yeah, probably.
We Sing in Sillyville. So I haven't seen any of this. We got Disney sing-alongs. Hi Ho by with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Sesame Street. We grew up with the Sesame Street, the alphabet there. So that's super educational, super fun there.
I'll be real. Big Bird kind of scared me.
Yeah, Big Bird kind of scared everyone. Blue's Clues. I never got in the Blue's Clues. I was a little too old for that Blue's Clues, but you got the orange VHS cassette tape, so that's probably worth $5-10. Strawberry Shortcake. This is more her era.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally. I remember Strawberry Shortcake.
She was born
Loved
in
the original dolls that smelled.
Yeah, I remember those too back in the 80s. She was born in 77. I was born in 85. So I remember my oldest sister was watching this stuff, Strawberry Shortcake. But I do remember the figurines that all the girls had. Ended up getting Barney's Read and Dance VHS here. Yeah, and she sold me all these just for $10, and she was like, "Oh man, she really loved Barney." And I was like, "You don't have to sell them to me if you don't want. If you're not ready to let them go, you don't have to sell them." But she was ready to move on and let them go, and she knew it was going to a home where they were going to be enjoyed. And like I said, my nieces are going to enjoy the heck out of these. So come over to Barney's house. We got that one here. Then we got Barney. Let's Go to the Zoo. Never seen on TV. We got Barney's Pajama Party. Okay. 50 minutes of that. This one's neat. A to Z with Barney. This comes with a clear case. And, yeah, that's pretty neat. Like I said, if I find any comparisons, I'll put them up there for y'all. We have Barney in Outer Space. Wow, that's pretty neat. Never seen on TV also. So, yeah, so got that one. Then we have Let's Pretend with Barney. We have Dino Dancing Tunes. Barney. Then we have Barney's Home Sweet Homes, the collection. And the last one here was What World We Share with Barney. And yeah, some of these don't have have cases, but a couple weeks ago I ended up picking up a whole bunch of VHSs, and a bunch of them came with these clear protective shells. Go ahead and get them. And I went ahead and washed all of them up. I picked out 12 of them. Just to go ahead and protect them all, and I'm gonna end up putting all these in there like so. It just to protect them. You want to show them, yeah? And then they just close up, and then they'll be nice and sealed and protected like so, and just close it up like that, and then yeah. So that comes like that, and it all protects the cassette, so they'll all be protected. So that was a fun stop. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, our next stop was actually at the Goodwill. Since we're over the water, we said, screw it, let's just go in there and cool off for a minute in the AC. The prices were a little pricey at Goodwill. I was kind of shocked.
It's like they've raised the prices for stuff that got donated to them.
Yeah, so we only got a little bit of stuff. Like I said, we're trying to be on a budget. That last stop was it was like 10, 10, and 10. So we're in already today, at that day already like $30. At the Goodwill, I ended up spending $2 here on this towel, 2-piece bath set, SpongeBob. I got a huge SpongeBob collection, and yeah, that might just be a hanger for now. You got Gary the Snail, which is her favorite character. I love Plankton. He's my guy from I got the Plankton Complex, and you got Squidward. I mean Patrick Star. I don't know who else is on it, but got that. And you can't even get that combination at the dollar store for that price. So I could be wrong. Maybe you could, but for $2, I thought that was a good deal. Yeah. You got SpongeBob. And real quick, yeah, all those cases, all those VHSs, we stuck them in the cases here, and just to protect them. And look how nice that looks. That's just so much nicer. Now we can now we can store them without them getting too damaged. Once again, on the SpongeBob topic, ended up getting this Krabby Patty mug. Yeah, Krabby Patty mug. I gotta give it a bath real quick. And luckily, the mugs there were still only $1. They switched over from stickers to these type of barcodes.
QR code.
QR code stickers, which is good. And I guess they might have been having a theft problem there, or just an easy way for them to keep their inventory. But yeah, so we have the Krabby Patty mug. I ended up picking up this Hogwarts mug because we have customers that come to our booth always buying our Harry Potter stuff. So if we can find it cheap, that's an easy $5 in our booth. What I mean by $5, easy $5 bill in our booth, just to help pay for the booth. And she ended up buying a cooking book. This actually cost $2. I was shocked.
I know.
I was like,
the books used to be $1.
She was gonna put it back. I said, no, don't put it back. It's fine. Let's just go ahead and get it. But yeah, we usually can find books and stuff for like 25 cents to $1. But so yeah, like I said,
books at our Goodwill used to be $1.
yeah, like I said, the Goodwill's getting a little pricey. Yeah. So I'm not sure if we're going to be doing any more Goodwill videos other than on Dollar Mondays. But yeah, so that was a fun little stop. If anything, it was a nice little just quick cool down.
This is the recipe I got it for mainly.
Okay, so
I mean, there are other recipes in here that I want to try. But
what's that called?
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
This is my favorite Italian dessert.
Oh, is that ice cream?
No, it's lady fingers.
Oh yeah, I love me some lady fingers. Delicious.
Naughty.
No, I didn't even mean it like that. Anyways, we'll go ahead and tie in the next clip. Okay, at this stop was another yard sale. They had some really good prices. First of all, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. She ended up buying these pillows. They look like they're 24 by 24, like 2 foot by 2 foot. They're pretty big pillows.
They were only $1.
$1 for each, or $1 for both?
$1 each.
$1 each. So $2 for these luxury. What's it say? Hotel suite. A hotel suite luxury bedding. And we get a little leery about buying stuff that's bedding, but these people look like they're pretty clean, and she checked it out, and yeah, because we always get worried about any type of bugs or anything like that when it comes to any type of bedding, but they're legit. She's washing the covers right now to them, and I think this is actually a cover too. Yeah, this says bedding essentials, but really nice pillows for only $1. Those are gonna go right on our bed, really soft, and yeah, so we got 2 of those. Okay, so we ended up picking up a couple Elmos there. This one, I think we got this one there. I feel like it takes a battery in it. Yeah, so we got Sesame Street, and Elmo usually does always pretty well in our booth here. Ended up getting this Elmo here for 50 cents. This one's huge, and he's got the big plastic eyeballs like that little tiny one.
He's so big.
Yeah, he's huge. And let's see here if we could see a date on him. If you could find a date, go ahead and do your best Elmo impression.
Gosh, it's been so long since I've heard Elmo. I don't even remember.
I'll try mine.
It's Elmo. Oh. Elmo. I can't see a date, but it says SeaWorld, so this must have been...
Oh, from SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
That is interesting.
Elmo from SeaWorld. Okay, let me stop. Okay, ended up picking up this bag of toys here. We're always on the lookout for toys. 25 cents for that bag. $1 for this bag. If you want to go ahead and open that and dump that out. She ended up finding some soap here from...
10 cents.
10 cents for these soaps here. We got Williamsburg triple milled soap. I don't know what triple milled means. She said it's the processing that they do to make it super, super soft. But I guess I'll have to Google it. I'm sure it's pretty good soap here. Williamsburg is...
Just right across the water from us.
It's about a county that's about 30 or 40 minutes away. You have to cross a bridge to get there. But beautiful colonial Williamsburg. Yeah, they got really nice theme parks there. So some really nice soap here. Summer Berries and Garden Violet. 10 cents, so those were 20 cents for those two. Okay, looks like we got a bag of like loose toys here. I don't know exactly what this stuff is, but it looks like we have some googly-eyed robot. Yeah, so it looks like you put them together.
Cups on them.
You just snap them together or something like that. Maybe it comes with a tail and everything like that. But yeah, some type of robot. And then this is what caught my eye actually in it. It looked like it was some type of transformer. But let's see here. It has a missile, so let's see if we can find the trigger. That's probably it right there. Let's see here. So I'll press that button and nothing's happening. Hold on. Let's see here. Is that the button? Nope. Is it? Let's see here. Don't want to hold you guys up too long. Huh. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Shoot. Or maybe I got to go like this. Oh, there it goes. Yep, yep. So it is that button. So yeah, it propels. It's a turtle if you want to load that back up for me.
Yep.
Ended up getting this bag of babies here. It was freaking odd, man, but they're only asking 25 cents for it, for all these little tiny babies. See them?
No notion what we're going to do with these.
Yeah.
Maybe leave them around and scare people with them.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to put them in my slingshot and use them for slingshot ammo. Because they're like little hard plastic. When you shake them, it almost sounds like glass, but they're not. They're just really hard plastic that sounds like glass. And when I went to go check it out, the guy said they use it at a baby shower, and for the baby reveal, they put them in a jar, and people were saying guess the count on these, how many are in there, and they win a prize. So yeah, so I'm guessing there's probably about 300 of them in here. I haven't counted them yet, but I'm thinking something like that. So 25 cents for all of them. I thought they were just odd enough. I'm sure you could use them for like cake toppers or whatever you want to do with them. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them. We're probably just going to end up giving them away on our Whatnot channel as just like little giveaways and just little gag gifts. Yeah, she got the robot guy again. So it's like a turtle, you see, and then you press this trigger here. Oh, let's go here. Huh. Shit.
Doesn't like you.
Yeah, for some watch me shoot myself in the eye now. Anyway,
Or
yeah,
shoot me.
It's a dart in it, and then launches that little torpedo thing. And I'm getting Rob Thomas. We both like Rob Thomas. Man, this was an old CD, but man, it has all the good ones on there. Diamonds and Someday. And I had the Matchbox 20 one that we love jamming to, and the Rob Thomas one. We couldn't pass it up for 25 cents, and it was so late in the day, I'm surprised it was even still there. Rob Thomas is such an amazing artist, and we love listening to his music. I love singing his stuff on karaoke. She's a little bit better at singing Rob Thomas on karaoke. Weird enough, she sings guy songs on karaoke, and she's really good, but I'll give her a run for her money, too, when I sing some Rob Thomas.
I have a lower voice. I don't have a soprano.
Yeah, go ahead and do some Rob Thomas, then. Well, someday, maybe, we'll live our lives out loud and get better off somehow. Okay, I don't want to get copyrighted. Someday. Now wait and try to find another mistake. Okay, yeah, you guys get it. Yeah, we love doing Rob Thomas. Okay, so we have a dollar bag here. She found this. You have Minnie Mouse in it, and you have Mickey Mouse in it. And
They're
it says,
Hallmarks.
And are they?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see where it says that.
On the little tag on the side.
I was going to say take one out.
and
Yeah,
show
and
you.
that was pretty much it at the shop. She's going to take one out and show us here.
Hallmark.
Where?
Right there.
Okay, yeah, a little Hallmark tag there. It says on the tag here, too, it says Itty Bitties.
Yep.
Yep, and they're originally $13 for this thing. Let's see what date they came out in. Anyway, she loves Disney. I like Disney. That was a win there. Probably go right on our Whatnot channel. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, this stop here was another yard sale, and they didn't have it marketed on Marketplace or nothing. They just had street signs, and we followed the street signs, and it led us to this sale here. I didn't get a whole lot of footage here. We only ended up spending $10 at this one too. Got this for $1 here.
It's missing the Zuko, but
yeah, it's missing Nezuko, but he only sold us this for $1, and there's so many people that like Demon Slayer. That's actually our tune at the end of our videos. When you hear that, when you hear that music at the end of our videos, that's actually from Demon Slayer. So yeah, so we got Tanjiro, but no Nezuko. Only at Target. I'm gonna have her dump that out and show the rest of this stuff here. I ended up getting this thing here. It's a Gravedigger by Lego, and this was at the bottom of it. I gotta put it all together. It comes with the book and all the pieces here, and here's another bag here, and I think this might be mixed with another Lego or another toy, but yeah, I can't go wrong with buying Legos for under $10 here. And that was everything. That was all this stuff that you're about to see, and then this binder here of Pokemon cards. But we're gonna go through this stuff first, and then we'll go through the binder of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards here. Okay. This was a dog chain, a dog choker. So yeah, that's probably gonna go right in the trash. I'm not even gonna donate that. I don't think anyone needs a choker like that for a dog. I think that's what it is, unless I could be wrong. That could be puzzles for those little magic trick puzzles. Yeah, go ahead and open it up. It looks like we got one of these Beyblades shooters here. It's a game. I don't know exactly how to play it. I just know it's like a battle thing. And I'm getting one of these little Jeep rubber duckies here. as a Halloween themed one. So that was a plus.
Yeah, I think these are puzzles.
Oh,
but some
okay.
of them are taken apart.
Oh, I thought it was like a dog choker or something like that. So yeah, it's a bunch of those little magic tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll keep me busy. I love puzzles and stuff like that, so I'm probably going to end up messing with those. This looks like part of that Beyblade thing here. Yeah, so Beyblade, that. This thing, that's weird. This right here, yeah, I just did
Halloween
that.
ducky.
I'm going to show them what that is.
It's like a puzzle?
Yeah, it's like those Japanese origami type things. Remember those finger puppets that were like, will he go out with me or whatever? And it was like a fortune teller type thing. That's what it reminds me of, those little paper things that people make. Yeah, look at the alligators on that. And it says here, Shashwibo 2023 motion pictures. But yeah, hold this. Hold the camera. Yeah, so you just move it around like this, and I guess you have to figure the puzzle out or something like that. I'll probably never figure this out. I sucked at freaking Rubik's Cube and all that. And what do you think, babe? You think you can do it?
I don't know.
I don't even know what it's supposed to be formed like, so I'm assuming
I know. I'm going to have to Google
Yeah,
it.
who knows? Anyway, that came with it. Ended up getting this action figure here with it. Looks like some wrestlers. I'm not that big into wrestling. The era that I liked it's over when I had The Rock and all those guys and Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's kind of the era that I grew up with. I don't really follow wrestling anymore, but I know some of these action figures are desirable. I don't know how valuable they are, but some of them can be valuable, but still very desirable. This transformer here, this is actually a transformer. You press this button here, and it moves that wheel, and it drives it. So you press it like that, and then it launches the car, as you see here. But you can actually take this piece out. That piece pops out, and it'll turn into Bumblebee. And this is his Volkswagen form here. I popped this out earlier, and then I closed the hood on it. Unfortunately, this doesn't... What? No freaking way. Dang. Too bad I didn't get that on film. What?
I don't even know how I did it.
That is crazy. I guess it was meant to be shown on film. That was nuts. I mean, too bad I didn't get that on film. When you closed it, it sounded so satisfying, too, like you did something right.
I know.
Wow, okay, so it turns into a cube of some sort. Yeah, this thing was pretty neat. You pop this out, and it turns into actually a bug, but this hood won't close with this driving unit in it. But it pops out. I'm sure a lot of people lose that piece there. I don't know how much this is worth or what year it's from. I didn't see any dates, but I'll try to find some comparisons and put them up there. I'll probably just leave it like this so I don't lose that piece, which kind of sucks. That kind of looks ugly. I'd rather have it in its robotic or in its car form, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose that driving piece. Okay, got some Pokeballs here. She's the one in the Pokemon big time. Not so much the cards, but just the animation. She got me into the animation, and I've been watching the heck out of some Pokemon with her. Actually, when we first met, we watched a lot of Pokemon. But go ahead, I can't get those open. Let's see what Pokemon are in those balls there. She ended up picking up Disney's Moana. That's a good one. You got Maui and Moana.
Because who wants to pay for Disney Plus?
Yeah, it's for real. Who wants to pay for Disney Plus? We were doing it, and we're like, why are we doing this? Let's just buy the DVDs and stuff so we can watch it, and then at least we get to keep it. We got the Scooby-Doo Monster of Mexico. Like I said, like if you've seen that last video I did, yeah, I picked up a bunch of Scooby-Doo DVDs. I'm collecting all these Scooby-Doo ones. And of course, I'm a SpongeBob fan, so this is going to go in the SpongeBob collection. My Scooby-Doo collection's getting as big as my SpongeBob collection now. So those are going to go in our personal collections. So what we got in here?
Eevee!
Your favorite Pokemon. What was
Yep.
the odds of having Eevee in there? Okay.
And then my other favorite Pokemon.
No way.
Yeah, look. Mew.
Oh, wow. So you got a Mew in there.
Yep.
Yeah, Mew is so cute. It kind of looks like a ferret or yeah, like a ferret. It doesn't really look like a cat until he's evolved. But Eevee, that's awesome. So that's great. That's a sign, babe.
Yep.
Yep. Sign. They knew we were coming. Okay. Ended up getting some Yu-Gi-Oh cards here. She has a huge Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I know some of these can be super valuable. I played it once with her, and it was pretty hard coming from. We play Magic the Gathering. And we just learned how to play Pokemon, and Pokemon was fun, actually. Magic the Gathering, I love playing Magic. I've been playing since, I'm 41 now. I've been playing since at least 97. Yeah, probably when Tempest and Stronghold came out. So I got a massive Magic the Gathering collection worth over like 14K.
I
easily.
played D&D.
Easily. Yeah, she came from the D&D era, so her D&D collection was huge. We parted off with a lot of that stuff, which kind of sucks because that was an amazing collection. Okay, so the last thing we got at that stop was this big Pokemon binder here, and we're going to clean this stuff up, and then we'll jump right into this binder. Okay, ended up picking all that stuff up for $10, including this binder. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the Pokemon card game. I know I could probably scan them, so that's probably what I'm going to have to do. First of all, do you know any of these Pokemon?
That's Fennec and that's Chespin.
So
I forget what that one is.
Frogman. I think Frogman, Chespin, and Fennec. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Okay, so we'll save those Yu-Gi-Oh cards for last. Okay, just real quick here. You guys can pause it whenever, but just to show you an idea of got front to back. I mean, I didn't see nothing like too crazy, too shiny. It's probably just a bunch of commons and uncommons. I'm trying to go through this as quick as possible. I don't want this to be too long, but yeah. There we go. Like I said, you guys, all you Pokemon and card collectors, you guys can look through it and tell us how garbage it is or how good, or if there's something good in there, let us know, man, for real. Just point it out. There's an Eevee.
Yep.
Yeah, so she's probably going to end up holding on that just because look how cute that is.
I know.
Oh,
Eevee's
you got
so
Eevee.
cute.
I like
all the evolutions for real.
I like Dedenne. She has all the Evolutions plushes.
Yes.
Yeah, she has a plush collection that has all of the Evolutions, and it's so cute. We keep it in our library. Professor, that's a gold one, and that says Pokemon Go, so I don't know if that's a promo or not. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you see any ones in here that are worth anything, just let us know. That would be awesome. That way, I don't sell it for $1 and it's worth freaking $20 or something. There's one. Look at that. That looks like a shiny Delurodon. And most likely the shiny ones, I'm probably just gonna Google myself, just because usually that's just the nature of the beast. That's like the more expensive ones, the foil. Where?
Right here. Pika.
Oh,
Pikachu. Pikachu.
all right. We got that one. Okay, there. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Full picks. Got a Charmander. So that's probably reprinted. I think they've reprinted them so many times already.
So you got two different Charmanders on that page.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought they must have reprinted them. Cause
Just like a lot of other card games.
yeah.
You had the ones that came out in your first set that became just standard throughout all the rest of the set.
Yeah. Yeah, we call that the core set in Magic.
See, there's Chespin.
Where?
Right here.
Okay, Chespin. Okay. Purloin, Lion. Okay, Shaman. Okay. You would have flipped for me, babe?
Yep. Tell me when.
Uh,
Magikarp. Incredibly useless.
okay.
Becomes Gyarados. Incredibly hostile.
Okay. I'm sure a lot of you guys are just gonna fast forward through this part here. Like I said, I don't know nothing about Pokemon, but there's not that many more pages of this left. Here we go. Gosh, I hope there's something good in here. But like I said, $10 for everything there. That Transformer and those wrestling figures are probably easily gonna bring back my money on that stuff there. So yeah. Ooh, look at that energy. You got Silver Ball energy.
And some of these have multiple cards in the slots,
And then here's-
so we're going to have to check those out.
So here's some shiny. Look, Dragon Ball Z. You got Goku, young Goku. It looks like Japanese, maybe. That one looks shiny. You got an Arceus.
Now we got some Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! I did flip through this, and I did see freaking a ridiculous Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. And,
Cyber Dark and Dragon.
yeah, where's that at?
Right here.
Yeah, look at this thing. Look at that card. It's foil, too, and it says first edition. So I'm going to have to Google shot that Cyber Dark End Dragon. That thing is nuts.
That may end up in my collection, though, if I don't already have that dragon.
She might already have it.
I might.
She collected all the dragons in
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I know I got the white, Blue Eyes White Dragon, first edition, in that foil too. In my collection, I actually had the deck. Here's a Cyber Dragon, but yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna have to take this to a shop and see what they're actually
Some
valued.
random baseball cards.
Yeah, there's some foiled ones, some random sports cards there. Okay, some more Yu-Gi-Oh here, more foiled ones. So hopefully we hit some money on this. That would be fantastic. That would be great because I'm not really connected to the Pokemon cards, and I'm not really connected to the Yu-Gi-Oh cards either. That wouldn't be something I wouldn't mind flipping for a profit. That would be fantastic. Look, there's another Cyber Dragon. Okay,
But
what
that's
else we
a
got?
different Cyber Dragon.
We got this one here, Machina Force. Okay.
Whoever owned these definitely ran machines.
$10 for all this stuff, and that was including this binder of cards. So I thought that was a good deal. I picked it up, and we had fun at that stop, and we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, this next stop, this girl had a mountain full of toys, but we only ended up spending $2 there. Her prices on her plushes were a little kind of pricey, so we probably would have bought some plushes there, but we didn't get any because they were just a little too pricey for us. But they were still good prices, I guess, for people that wanted to keep them. We didn't see any keepers. We just wanted to flip some of them. So we passed on some of the plushes, but we ended up getting a Starbucks tumbler here. It's like rubber. It's really cool feeling. It's like diamond pattern. Really, really cool tumbler.
The lid and the straw.
Yeah, the lid and the original straw. So couldn't go wrong with $1. She had a bunch of Starbucks ones, but we already have a bunch of Starbucks ones. This one just felt different. So, and I like it all black. So
and also finding them with the lid and the straw is
problematic. And then finding these tumblers like this, we find a lot of plastic ones like this, and they end up having fractures in it. So this rubber one might keep it from actually fracturing. And then I said, how much is for a handful of little PVCs and toys? She said $1. So I ended up picking out a handful of toys here. I did find a mini brand's, what was the astronaut's name from? Oh, Buzz Lightyear. But a girl on our Whatnot show ended up buying all our Buzz Lightyear stuff, and I just threw that in as a freebie for Miss Julie, who ended up buying a purchase from us on Whatnot. So hopefully that's a cool little surprise for her when she opens the thing. And it was like this small. It was a tiny little Buzz Lightyear, and it was loose. It wasn't in the package. So I said, you know what? That's going to Miss Julie since she bought all the other Buzz Lightyears from us. Yeah, so we have a bunch of little mini brands here. It was this small. Yeah, this is actually from Toy Story 2, and look how tiny that thing is. Wow, that thing is like, I mean, that is miniature. I probably should have sent that to her, too. Ended up getting these things here.
I think they're
Hatchimals. Wife says she thinks they're Hatchimals. Okay, so we got the blue one, and we got the gold one, but they're glittery. We got the penguins. Yep, so those ones. And the girl only charged $1 for all this stuff, so we only spent $2 there. If you would have had more PVCs, I probably would have walked off with them. And I mean, bought them and just I probably would have bought more, but she didn't have a whole lot of these little like PVCs. Ended up picking up this cool gecko. She just picked this up like 2 weeks ago for a dollar alone, and it's actually in her display case right now, which I'll show you real quick. Yeah, and
I think that's a Kinder toy.
Kinder toy, yeah, a little Kinder horse here. Got Secret Life of Pets. Looks like a pencil topper. Got a My Little Pony here, and then this keychain, and then real quick, let's see if I can go ahead and clip in that her thing over here with our collection. Yeah, she ended up getting there's a big one. Where's the little small one at, babe?
On the first shelf.
Oh, he's right there. Yeah. So she already had one, but I said, wow, you paid $1 for that one, and I found a whole bunch of them for $1 alone. So that was a fun little stop. We'll go ahead and tie into the next one. Okay. Okay, so at this next stop, it was almost near the end of the day, and she didn't have a whole lot of stuff left. She did have a very successful yard sale, but we really didn't need any of this stuff, but everything was just 25 cents. She ended up just giving all this to us for $1. She said, just take it. And I was like, every little bit counts. And I know we just had a yard sale, and we know how exhausting it could be. And
oh my goodness.
We're glad we stopped because the lady was such a sweetheart, and she was just a really nice lady, struggling with, not financially, but with just health issues with her husband, and really sweet lady. And we could tell she just needed someone to talk to. My wife is so good at that, at just listening and talking and comforting people.
She needed a hug.
Yeah, she definitely needed a hug. And my wife, she lost her mom at a young age, actually. So she's been mentally strong like that. And she keeps me grounded, and just prepares me for that portion of my life. I still have my mother, and my wife doesn't have her father or her mother anymore, so may they rest in peace. And I just hope everyone just enjoys their life and does what they enjoy doing, because life's just too short. And if you can find someone to do it with, it just makes it even more special. Okay? Okay. So this glass piece here was it was damaged a little bit. I really didn't care. Like I said, everything was just $1. We're just happy we stopped. It was like almost like if some higher power led us there, because I think we all just needed to have some company in the chit chat. You know, I think it was just good. It was more like a soul stop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it was definitely a heart-filled soul stop. Okay, so we ended up getting those 2 paperweights there. I liked them because they look like galaxies. Some had some little damage on it. I'm probably gonna
keep those.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna end up keeping them. If not, I'm probably gonna end up selling both of them for $5 in our booth. End up picking up some toys because you know me, I'm just a sucker for toys anytime I find stuff. And I'm not sure if this is Blobby from Hotel Transylvania or if it's that Flubber. I'm not quite sure, but it's just a McDonald's toy. She has these book of matches. She ended up finding a box full of matches here. It says Ocean Grill, Vero Beach, Florida. I ended up buying a cool shirt that was from Vero Beach, Florida. If you can open this for me.
Yep.
Okay. She said, just take everything. She's just ready for some change in her life. And she was just downsizing a lot of stuff because some things were happening in her life where she knew she was going to have to part with all that stuff anyway. So. Yeah, I think this is another little Kinder toy. I could be wrong here. So we got this figure here. Got some cute little finger puppets here. We just sold some Disney ones to a customer on our Whatnot channel. It had like Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and some Disney characters. Oh, so what is this? A nesting egg?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, wow. So you got 3 sizes of eggs inside a plastic egg. So literally, it's a literally plastic nesting egg. That's cool. That's fun. That'd be fun to give someone for their birthday and put some money in the middle of it. You got Donkey Kong here, a McDonald's toy. Got these little micro machines, which I love finding. They're so hard to come by, micro machines, because they're so small. So anytime I find one. And this duck here, looks like he's got a horse duck. Yeah, you got a pony duck. Okay, so that was a great little stop. Like I said, it was a soul stop, good for our heart. And our last stop was at the DAV, a thrift store, so we'll go ahead and jump into that. Okay, we are back. This was our last stop. Sorry, that actually took longer than I anticipated.
He did not let me pick up all the toys, and he vacuumed up the micro machine by accident.
Yeah, accidentally sucked up the micro machine in our vacuum cleaner, so I had to freaking pull it apart and get the little car back out. We ended up picking up these VHSs. Because VHSs are coming back around. They're getting collectible. I don't know how much these are worth. I'll put some comparisons up there. She's a huge X-Men fan. She loves Marvel. Marvel. And when I met her, she had a huge X-Men collection comic book and D&D. We parted with all that, cashed them in. During our move, it was just so much to bring. Ended up getting that one, Deadly Reunions, and we ended up getting this one here, X-Men, Night of the Sentinels. They were 79 cents at the DAV thrift store. So that was a fun little find. Anytime I can find these type of cartoons, I will always buy them, especially if they're under $1. Man, that was a fun day. We had fun. I had fun making this and editing this video up. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did,
then please go ahead and subscribe. You know we'd love to have you, and come along for our next adventure, okay? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye!